right. You think it ain't when I know that the game is tight. And we do this on a Monday night. You know how we do. A Monday Lizzie and we get busy. Is he real? Memorex fake? Yo, I know that I'm real and I'm about to take the next step to get to the next tier. And we gonna do this thing right now, right here. And I'm glad y'all came here to be in here with me and Bill. And we gonna kill. Yo, I'm still here and I'm never gonna stop because I know that when the beat drops, I gotta take this thing where it's supposed to go. Son 752, my name is O. O is my birth name, the government. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, where your mother went, where your brother went, and where we going. Yeah, it's Monday night, and yes, we showing how to do this thing, y'all. Queens and kings, yeah, we do this thing. Never locked in the bing. It's the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, y'all. Power Monday all up in your area. And tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, we are talking about, can a smoker and a drinker make it with a non-smoker and a non-drinker? You know, that's it. That's not as easy as it sounds. You know, can somebody who indulges in alcohol, they like to take a little taste, they like to turn up a little bit, maybe a lot. Can they make it with somebody who doesn't turn up at all? Can they make it with somebody who doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't pop pills, doesn't sniff the coke? Well, I wholeheartedly believe that anybody who wants to be with somebody will find a way to be with them, and if that person wants to be with them back, it'll be hard to keep that couple separated. But you can put a lot of stress and a lot of strain on any situation when you have a couple of people involved in the situation that have that big of a difference between them. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. I'm so happy to be here. I hope y'all had a good day. I hope y'all having a good night wherever you are in the world. For my people overseas, you know how y'all do. Y'all come through and y'all be like, it's really tomorrow. You talking about it's the 1st of July. They already far away. Okay. Anyway. This is how we do this, son. Yo, it's the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. Power Monday. First day of the week. First day of the month. So the days will be really, really easy to count this month. Yeah, it started on Monday. I guess it could have started on a Sunday because technically Sunday is the first day of the. But you know, forget about all that. It's the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, Sun 752. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. Matter of fact, it's the daily. It's the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. Tonight we are talking about how a drinker and a non-drinker can make it. Is it possible? Have you ever been in a situation? A lot of people that I know have been in situations where the seesaw was definitely one on the ground and one all the way up in the air. It's not the easiest situations to overcome, especially if this wasn't the situation in the beginning. Like if it was a situation in the beginning where neither party was a drinker or a smoker, and then later on, after they were already together, one became a drinker and a smoker, or if one was hiding the fact that they drink and they smoke because they knew that the other one didn't drink or smoke and they didn't want to ruin their chances of being together. And some people have done this for a long time. And then you have the people who knew that one or the other drank and smoked, but they didn't know that they did other things. Other things. The other, the bad stuff, the really really dangerous stuff, the harder stuff. So it can make it seem like you are hiding what you do, or being secretive or deceptive. Like if I didn't know, if I would have known that you were a drunk or an alcoholic or a weed head or a coke head or something like that, I would have never messed around with you. But a person probably knew that, so they made sure that they kept that in the tuck. Like we just gonna sweep that there under the rug, or right there. We gonna sweep it under the rug. She don't need to know all of that. And if a couple already has communication problems from the beginning, then this situation is not that. It's not rocket science. It's not that hard. But have you been there? Have you ever been in a situation? Have you ever been in a relationship? Have you ever been in a marriage where one was a drinker and the other one wasn't? Or should I say, where you were a drinker or they were a drinker and you either weren't or were? You know, because if you have been in this situation, then you can talk about it. I know I've been in this situation, and it's not an easy situation. And the crazy part about it is I've been in this situations both ways, where I was the drinker and where I wasn't the drinker. So I've been able to see it on both sides. It ain't, So I got a story to tell. You got a story to tell. We can tell each other the story. And by the way, you can call into the show. This is a total interactive show. Total interactive. So if you would like to call into the show and express yourself, if you would like to tell your story, if you would like to put it out there, if you would like to let it out, I invite you to call into the show. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. It's a daily go-get-emism show, y'all. Can a drinker and a non-drinker make it? A drinker and a non-drinker, I like to turn up. Drinker and a non-drinker, I like to burn up. Drinker and a non-drinker, I ain't with that alcohol. Drinker and a non-drinker, don't try to pass it off to me, cause I ain't in that cipher. I am in this world trying to be a long lifer, and I don't really feel like I can do it if I'm drinking and smoking. I'm telling you the truth, I ain't with it. I ain't joking. So, and it's not even just smoking weed, like somebody who smokes cigarettes. My mom and my stepdad were together for years. Let's see. They got together at around 1982, 83, 82. And they were together until my stepdad died, and he smoked. He drank pretty heavily, and he smoked. So my mom, being the trooper that she is, she figured, well, I don't smoke, but I'll drink a little bit. Never drunk heavy, but turned up a little bit. So she gonna hang out with her. And they got along really well. But, there were plenty of nights when my stepdad turned up a little too much. He turned up a little higher. Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. And don't never come down. So there were plenty of nights where my stepdad indulged too much. And he did some unmentionables at times. That's the thing about dealing with a drinker. Alcohol makes you do things and say things that you probably wish you could take back, but you can't take back. It makes you do things that you really wish you could rewind the clock about, and it makes you show out. That's the alcohol curse. That's what you're going to get when you deal with drinking alcohol. You can find yourself laid up in bed with somebody, passed out, don't know how you got home. Shout out to all of my people who have drink and drive and swear to God they don't know how they got home that day, but they know somebody didn't drop them off, and they know that I've heard all kinds of stories like, yo, my car, God must have drove me home last night. Like when they say Jesus take the wheel, they wasn't playing, because he must have got me home last night, because I didn't get helicoptered in, but somehow I got home in one piece. And when I woke up, I was wearing the same thing that I didn't get dressed for bed. I was just dressed. Had on another outfit. But anyway, alcohol is just as dangerous as any other drug. But because it's legal, we don't give it that same type of notoriety. We don't look down on it. Well, a lot of people don't. See what's up with people. Andy Cipriano Andres. How are you? How we living, friend, man? We living large. We living life, and we living good. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. And T Carry, right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And Mitchell Cole, what's going on? Dollar Store LL Cool J, he says. Well, a dollar store LL Cool J, you say. I said, dollar store LL Cool J, you say. Well, if I'm a dollar store LL Cool J, well, can I get $1 million of those? Because he would say, yo, I got a few million in the bank, and I would like to thank my career. So I'm going to start it right here. It's all good. Dimples D's, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Reginator, that's a dope name, but I guess he's a bad boy. Bad. And GE, my man GE, General Electric, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you, my dude. And Andrew Cipriano, Andreas says, what type of beard products you using? I don't use any beard products. I've never used anything in my beard. I don't even comb it or brush it. Now, it's funny because when I was younger, I couldn't get away with this. It wouldn't lay. Now, I shaved earlier today. I shaved today. Today was shave day. I got to do this every other day. Every other day. I gotta shape my shit. I take the electric clippers and I shave my shit up, get up under the neck and all of that, clean all of that shit out. And then I take the razor and I clean it more. So I get it right there to the skin. And then I take the clippers that normal people would, people with hair would cut their hair with. I take those and that's how I trim it. See, I can't let I'm from Philly, but I can't let my beard grow long because at this short level, it lays down. It does what it wants to do. It makes it look like I got my shit trained. If I let that shit grow like that much, my hair be like short. It looks like everything is congruent, parallel. It's just laying. When that shit get a little length, it be like real shit. So I keep my shit cut low. So, anybody out there that think I dye my shit, I ain't never dye my shit. Even in the 80s, where cats was, had the Gumby or the block, and I ain't never dye my shit, man. I ain't never do no shit. And I wish I would. Now, this is what I can't explain. I can't explain how come my eyebrows are not gray. My mustache still has a little black in it. My beard is totally gray now. I don't have no explanation. But I got one like gray hair. See, look at this. So it's coming. That's one little gray hair. One little joint. I was like, there's my proof. Told y'all I don't be dyeing my shit. You know what I mean? I ain't dying my shit, son. We ain't doing it. But yeah, I mean that's all it is. So I don't use like beard oil or a comb or a brush or whatever. I just comb my. I mean, I just shave my shit. The clippers. I make it go this way, and that's it. That's it. But if I don't do it every other day, I'll be looking a little like Grady on Sanford and Son. Shout out to Grady on rest in peace and shout out to Grady from Sanford and Son. I thought he was dope. All right, let's see here. So we're talking about how a drinker and a smoker can make it. Can a drinker and a smoker make it? 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 I know some of y'all been through this, man. We're gonna talk about it. I see we have a caller on the line. I'm gonna get with you in just about 1 minute. Just give me a little time. Give me a little time, caller. With the last number is 4006. I'll be right with you. And let me just read these rest of these comments and finish this little intro, and we good. Oh, then we got to get dressed too. All right. Cam says my washing machine keeps making a loud banging sound. Do you know what's wrong with it? No, but I'll tell you this. Wait, I might know what's wrong with it. If you serious, if you playing, I still know what might be wrong with it. Sometimes if you fill up if you have an agitator, like if you have the old kind of washing machines, like actually I kind of like the old kind. I don't like the front load. I like the top load. And you have the agitator. If you have too many heavy clothes in there and you have one of them, it's not balanced. Your joint when it goes in spin cycle, it'll be like boom, 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 boom. And you better stop that shit because you could break the I can't remember. It's this gasket down by the motor which turns the agitator and all of that. And that's how you get your clothes clean and whatever. But it's all good. But yeah, that might be what's doing it. Other than that, stop trying to wash your dog in the washing machine. Okay, Kumar Kabdi, thanks for coming back through. He says, my brother, do you believe that God is white? Well, that would be a no. That would be a no. I'm not sure if God has a race, but I do think that if he has a race, he's black. That's just, I'm just saying. Naturalista Rap, what's going on, my? Thanks for coming on through. Cam says, yo, I called the show. Can you pick up? I got you, dog. It's just slow down. I got you. I promise I'm coming through. Dibbles D says, my marriage came to an end due to my ex alcohol drinking. For myself, I don't drink or smoke or use or substance abuse of any kind. My ex was a weed smoker in the beginning of our marriage. I see you messing up on this text here. So I got a feeling that you either doing talk to text or you busy doing something else. You know what I mean? But I know you could do better than this. I know it. But I received that, so I'm gonna hold it down for you. I'm gonna hold it down. Please make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Get Wisdom Show. I'm your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Info Spot 411 says the national debt is over 30 trillion. Do you think there is any way to bring it down? Yes, there are plenty. The same ways that you take it up are probably the same ways that you take it down. But I'm going to let the politicians handle that because I probably have a whole lot of financial ideas, but I'm sure that they don't go in line with how they want to do things. Raymond Foster says, this nigga crazy. Oh, thanks, Raymond. You're right. I am nigga and I am crazy. Loco nigga. No problem. All right. Dimples this. Then the alcohol came, which ended the relationship. Okay. An indomitable Human says the only way to bring down the national debt is to vote Trump. The fuck out of here. How? He raised the debt like nobody had ever done in history before. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Look. All right, y'all ready to get dressed? Y'all ready to get dressed? Let's get dressed. Let's cowbone get dressed. Let's put on the cow bones. Yeah, we in the zone. Let's put on the cow bones. Yeah, we in the zone, baby. Cow bones. Put you in the All right. That one. This one. All right. Now it's time to play our game. It's time to play our game. Which one? The right or the left? The right or the left? My right is your right. My left is your left. I said the right or the left. The right or the left? My right is your right. My left is your left. I said right or the left. Which one y'all want to choose? Right or the left? Yo, what you going to do? I said right or the left. Right or the left? My right is your right. My left is your left. Which one is it going to be tonight? My left. Is it going to be to my right? Is it going to be? Yo, she said the right and she said it right on time. So that's what it's going to be. Yeah, we dropped the dime. So stick your neck out, y'all. Put your neck out. Put your. Alrighty, yeah. Looking good. Looking real good. Yes, yeah. All right. Let's get the ocular proof popping. We can get this young photo. Get this young photo of y'all. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good there. Let me get some of this. Let me clear out some of this space. Yes. Bang. Huh? Look at you. Looking good. Looking real good. You know, I mean, looking suave, debonair, handsome, sweet, pretty, beautiful, lovely, elegant. Huh? Y'all looking good, man. Y'all be looking good, man. Y'all be getting dressed for this show. Y'all be appreciate that shit. All right, we're gonna take the caller that's been holding on for a while that I appreciate you doing. Caller with the last numbers 4006. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's good? What's on your mind this evening? Thank you for holding.
Yeah, no, thanks, bro. Big fan. I've seen you stream a couple times. Good stuff.
Appreciate it.
Look, you answered my question about the washing machine. I really appreciate that. That's good. I'm gonna have to try and balance that stuff out. I got a different question though. See, I got a girl coming around tonight, and I'm looking to impress her. Do you got any like simple but good recipes that I could cook for this young lady? I think that could be what gets me over the line. I'll hang up and let you answer. Cheers, bro. Thanks.
All right. Cool. You sure you want to end on that? I guess he did. He ended on that. He said, "Look, I just want to get this question answered, and I'm gonna break out." Well, I was going to ask him, what does he know how to cook? Because I guess the best idea would be to cook what you know how to cook best, and decorate it, hook it up. Because more than likely, anybody that you're dating or seeing or whatever that will be appreciative of anything that you feed them, just for the fact, the simple fact that you took the time out and put a little love into it. I don't care if you just feed them hot dogs or hamburgers and some fries or something like that. That might be some of that might be a loving hot dog. Like, yo, listen, I have eaten ballpark Franks, Nathan's, high grades of Oscar Mayer. I ain't never tasted a hot dog like this. Never taste dogs like this. Never knew. So yeah, I would say whatever you know how to cook the best, like whatever you cook for yourself that you really like, as long as it's something normal. Because sometimes when people are by themselves, they cook what they want. They cook things the way they want to cook them. Like people putting sugar in spaghetti and stuff like that, because that they might have a sweet tooth when it comes to pasta sauce or something like that. But they know that that's not acceptable for everybody else, and everybody doesn't really realize that. But yeah, I would say cook the best thing that you know how to cook, and serve that shit, make it look pretty, or make it taste the best that you can make it do, or go online, search some recipes, and do your thing. And a little bit of love is all it takes. A little bit of love goes a long, long way. A little bit of love is all it takes. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would suggest. All right. So, Info Spot says, are you doing an Amazon gift card giveaway for the callers tonight? Did I do it before? Because if I did it before, then I'll do it again. You know, if I did it before, then I'll do it again. Other than that, I don't have an Amazon gift card to give. But, you know, that's a good idea down the line. It's not like I haven't thought about giving some things away. But I figured, let me build a little bit more before I start giving shit away. Ain't like, I'm getting paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Little donations here and there. And I definitely appreciate that. But hold on. It's not like I got a machine behind me backing this shit. Everything that y'all see, this shit had to be paid for by yours truly. So them lights in the background that make it look like, all nice and bright, like where you can see all of the colors and all of that. I had to pay for that. These necklaces I got around my neck, and I had to pay for that. I even pay YouTube every month. Okay, anyway, it's all good. Lobsco says, what gives you the qualifications to give advice? I'm not giving advice. I don't give advice. That's not what I'm here for. Now, if people ask for advice, then I'll give them the benefit of my experience. But no, I am not an advisor. I'm not a therapist. I'm just like you use the word qualified. No, I don't have any qualifications to give out advice. All I have is what I know, what I've learned, and what I'll find out. I'm pretty good at researching, and I've learned a few things along the years. But no, I'm not here to, paint myself as some kind of guru or any expert or anything like that. I just know what I know. Just like you know what you know, everybody else knows what they know. That's it. This is not an advice show. So that's, just clear that from your mind just in case you think I'm trying to get high post up here. But you probably don't know what high post means because, you don't. Just you asking that question lets me know you didn't grow up in the 80s. So you wouldn't know what playing high post is. All right, Dimples D says a non-drug user cannot last with someone that do drugs in a relationship. Your attitude different, and most times the joke is on you. Well, a lot of people have been in relationships with a lot of people who didn't do drugs have been in relationships with people who did drugs. Now, the question is, how long can it last? That's the thing. Because many people got together, just like the scenario that I was talking about in the beginning. A lot of people got with each other before any of them were really indulging or seriously indulging. And then later on, when they started dabbling around, experimenting, and getting into an addictive type of state, they were already married or already living with each other, already had kids, already together. And, so that may have been the thing that broke them up. But I've known some people who weathered that storm. Maybe one of them went to rehab, got themselves together. Maybe they did separate for a while, break up for a while, but they got back together. And I've seen people relapse and fuck up again. But love conquers all. At the end of the day, if you really want to be with somebody, ain't nothing going to stop you. Ain't no drugs going to stop you. Ain't no drinking going to stop you. Ain't no smoking going to stop you. None of that shit. I was telling y'all the story about my stepdad earlier for a reason. I got thrown off track because I don't even need y'all to throw me off track. I threw myself off track. But where I was going with that originally was that my stepdad damn near took my mom out before he passed. He passed because of cancer. I think he had a variety of cancers, but I know he had lung cancer. I'm pretty sure of that. But because of secondhand smoke, like my mom did not smoke cigarettes. My stepdad did. He unapologetically smoked cigarettes and he really tried to stop smoking them before he passed. But my mom almost died before he did, or with the congestive heart failure and all of that. I don't think she would have had congestive heart failure had she not been exposed to secondhand smoke. So at near the end of his life, they were trading hospital visits. She would go in, get better, come home. He would go in, get better, come home. She would go. I swear, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell is going on? But I knew what was going on. He was killing her with secondhand smoke. After my stepdad died, unfortunately, February 10th, 2010, my mom hospital's visits stopped. No more hospital visits. He was killing her. He was killing her. So, although she was a non-smoker and he was a smoker, they loved each other. They took care of each other till death do them part. Unfortunately, because of his smoking, death did him part first and faster. 74 years old. Which, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't that bad for a pack or two a day smoker. He did make a valiant effort to stop smoking near the end of his life. He really tried to live. It just wasn't to be. And it wasn't easy for him to stop smoking, but he did. He gave it the college try. I gotta give it to him. The man was strong, and he loved his family. So it is what it is. My man Werder Bremen, what up? Thanks for coming through, my dude, man, my Mella, my man. Thanks for coming through. Info says, thank you. I'll return the favor. Thank you. Most of all. And Gunia, is that what it says? Gunia. Hello, Mosquito. How about that? I don't be biting nobody. I'm sure not sucking no blood. But good looking. And my man, Buana Haguski. Wait a minute. Let me get it right. I know I've gotten it right or close to it before. Buana Haguski. I said it right. Haguski. What's going on? What up, son? Jungle beads on deck all day. You got yours on too. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get tipsy. This is y'all. You ain't even know. You know what I mean? As soon as you stepped in the door, you put that uniform on, my dude. You looking good too. Looking good. Okay, the boat school. Okay, hold on. Where it says no parking on the dance floor. That's what's up, man. You always be taking it back. Info Spot says, do you think breakdancing will ever make a comeback? Breakdancing ain't go away. Yo, they be trying to kill breakdancing. Breakdancing never goes away. And you know what? It should never go away because it's a spectacle. It's a spectacle. Whenever you see somebody breakdancing, it's always you can't wipe that look of amazement off your face. Like, how do they really do that shit? I was breakdancing when breakdancing was out. I still didn't understand it. Like, this shit is amazing. For your body to be able to do that shit. Hold on. I'm like Biden in the debate last week. Except I can actually cough instead of trying to hide the shit. Got the colon ring too. There's probably a piece of this shit stuck on the back of my throat. It's causing some problems. All right. Where it says, oh yes, the 1980s. I got the power to energize. I got the power to hypnotize. Get the fuck out of here. You dropping bars? Surely, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, my? Good to see me, some you. WD says, bonjour, kava. Bonjour. I wonder if you're French or Haitian. Either way, thanks for coming through. Yeah, Dimple says, I was married for 18 years. It lasted 18 years. But it became abusive. Love was not that deep for me to stay. Enough was enough due to me living. My ex no longer drinks. Wow. Okay. Oh, due to me leaving my ex, she no longer drinks. Oh. Okay. Okay. So your ex didn't decide to leave until, didn't decide to clean up their act until they saw that you were serious. Well, see, that's one of the things. If a smoker and a non-smoker, or a drinker and a non-drinker are going to make it, they have to be on the same page. They have to be on the same page in more ways than the drinking and the smoking will be able to tear down. So if the drinking and the drinking and or the smoking is a big problem, if it's a big issue in your relationship, it's going to be hard for y'all to make it. It's almost going to be impossible. But if it's a situation where the drinker is not an everyday drinker, or not a heavy drinker, they might be okay. You know, do the little weekend warrior thing, or just a social drinker. I don't think unless they on some religious shit, that shouldn't really be a problem. Unless they get violent or they start getting the rams. You know what I mean? When you get the rams, when you drink, that's when you either start talking violent or acting violent. And that's always going to be a problem. Not just with your spouse or your girl or your man, but with anybody that is within reach of you when you start drinking. Nobody wants to be around a crying drunk or a fighting drunk, unless you Irish, because they about that life and they understand that. Nobody else does, unless you German. But yeah, nobody else understands that shit, unless you Russian. But yeah, but nobody else gets down like that, unless you French. If you French, yeah. But nobody else, because they don't, be fucking, unless you like from like Norway or Sweden. But other than that, like all that heavy drinking and fighting and all of that, they don't get down like that. Unless you like from Spain or somewhere, or Belgium, or, like Austria, Georgia, Czechoslovakia, somewhere, Yugoslavia. Other than that, nobody understands. But anyway, it's difficult. But if the non-drinker drinks a little bit, like maybe they're not a real drinker, but maybe they'll, at a party or a gathering or a celebratory type of function, they might take a little, okay, I'll do the cheers thing, a little glass of champagne, or, toast. All right, yeah, but that's it. They can still drive home. They can still be okay. Some people just don't like to drink. It's not about drinking is not everybody's thing. For the people who drink, that's their thing. It's really hard to talk them out of it. That's their whole thing. But for the other people, if that's not what you do, that's not what you do. And nothing is going to really push you towards that. So one thing about people who don't drink, they really believe that everybody should drink. And that's how you know that you're probably more closer to the addictive side of things than the recreational side of things or the social side of things. When you can't understand how people have fun, or you think that they're square because they don't drink or smoke, you probably do it a little too much. Overindulgence Moderate indulgence, slight indulgence is not a problem. It shouldn't be. But when you start getting to that point where you need a drink to get through the day, to handle your problems, forget about things, take the edge off, relieve the stress. Yeah, you at that place. So a drinker and a non-drinker can probably make it unless the non-drinker is doing shit like counting the drinks, like, so you on your fourth one, huh? Four down. You had your fourth drink. 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 You're on number 4. I said, you're on number 4. One thing a drinker does not like is when you start auditing them. Oh, you drinking again today? Oh, you having another beer? How many shots was that? When it gets like that, the drinker knows that they're wrong, but the person getting on them is heading towards being wrong also. Like neither one of them are 100% right, and that can cause major issues. Major issues. By the way, for everybody who's coming in now, please hit the like button. Please share the show. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And you can call into the show, 319-527-6199. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. Or if you call in anonymously, I will call you anonymous. Or, you'll still be able to get on. 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number, and you can rock on and do the damn thing. It's the Daily Go Get It Business Show, y'all. And we're talking about, can a drinker and a non-drinker make it? Can a smoker and a non-smoker make it? Well, in many cases they do. But everything has a beginning and everything has an end. And when you want to keep something for a long time, you have to cultivate it. You have to nurture it. You have to upgrade it. You have to improve it. And these are things that most people don't want to hear about themselves. So if you're dealing with somebody who's a drinker, they don't want to hear that they're a drinker and that it's a problem. They're going to tell you that you're the problem. Because just because you don't drink, you think everybody else shouldn't drink. And here I am, a grown man or a grown woman. You're going to get into discussions and arguments like that. And as a non-drinker, you have to be smarter than that. Because even if it wasn't drinking or smoking, nobody really likes to be told what to do or what they should do. More people will probably, and I'm gambling on saying this because I have no proof, but I'm going to say more people will probably concede to what they're told to do than what they're told that they should do. Because when somebody's telling you what you should do, that means that you probably don't have to do it, and it probably means that they don't have the authority to tell you to do it. Like at work, they can tell you what to do. Your manager, your supervisor, the owner of the company, he can tell you what he wants to, what he or she wants you to do, and you better do it, or you're not gonna get paid. It's predicated on that premise and on that agreement. You actually sign off on it. But at home or at school or at work, I'm sorry, not at work, but it could still be at work because somebody who is on your level or lower than you might tell you what to do, and you're like, man, we don't go ahead with that bullshit. But when it comes to somebody who tells you what you should do, you know what I mean, that often raises an eyebrow with people. Like, Yeah, I know I should stop drinking so much, but I tell you what, it's not gonna happen today. Today, we got 2 bottles of yak, we got a case of beer, we even got some wine. Now, you either you want some or you don't, but we going all in. Over here, it's a party over here. Party over here. Party over here. Ooh, ooh, party over here. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's a party over here. Over here, all the girlies say ow and all the fellas say ho. So I don't know what you doing over there. But over here, all the girlies are saying ow and all the fellas are screaming ho. That's what we doing. As a matter of fact, they a party, we party, yeah, we getting it in. Yo, party over here, got an alcohol and weed. Party over here, yeah, we got what you need. You need hard stuff, might get that stuff over here. Cause there's a party over here, and we ain't trying to hear no squares. Fucking with this party over here, I said, we ain't trying to hear no squares. Fucking with this party over here, I said, party. It's party. Said party. Party. Said east side. East side. East side. East side. I said west side. I said west side. I said west side. West side. I said the north side. North side. North side, north side, and with the south side, south side, south side, south side. So get that nerd ass shit out of here, you know what I mean? You counting my drinks and shit. Who the fuck is you? Think you the shit because you don't drink? I think I'm the shit because I do. And it's a party over here. And if you want to be with me, you shut up and just listen. So, you know. In every situation, whether you the good guy or the bad guy, you still got to watch your mouth. Because there's a good and a bad way to tell what the hell? There's a good and a bad way to tell somebody. Oh, this is too slippery because it's got the condensation banging over here. All right. Ugh. Ugh. No alcohol. So, Ferrari Kill says, what's good, brother? What's going on? Ferrari says, you think Rick Ross will ever come back to Canada? LOL, he got beat up, man. You know what? Everybody been talking about Rick Ross getting beat up in Canada. First of all, that's some sucker shit. Because he didn't get beat up. He kind of got jumped. You know, the first guy hit him, and then they stomped his bodyguard out. It's kind of like dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that shit take me all the way back to 87, 88 with KRS-One. And if we want to get to the tip top, stop the violence in hip hop. Why yo? And there was a white guy with like a ponytail, some old Nazi, neo-Nazi looking dude, haircut having dude was the one. But yeah, I mean, Rick Ross, he gonna go where the money at. He gonna go where the money is. Shit, hell yeah, he'll go back to Canada. But what he probably won't do is be that close to the crowd anymore. You don't have to get up close and personal with your spectators and all of that. If you saw him on stage, he wasn't that close to him then. So I'm like, why is he outside? Why is he in the crowd like that? It looked like he didn't even have on no shirt. Like, what you doing? Rick lost a lot of weight. You can put on a shirt now. Or maybe I just couldn't see his shirt. Maybe he had on a tank top or something. What's up, Say No More? What up, Say No More? What's good? And WD says, Human beings, especially men, are not designed to live much longer than 45. What? The tribe would hit me in the head with a rock because I surely wouldn't be able to chase down an antelope anymore. I don't know, man. 45 come fast as shit. I done seen 45 come and go like pew, you. I'm looking at 55. Ferrari Kid says, bro, I break dance like Turbo in Ozone. Well, I hope you do better than Ozone, because he was a shitty break dancer. I don't know. That wasn't breaking what he was doing. He was doing that rerun shit. What the fuck is you doing? Turbo could pop. He wasn't breaking though. I don't think they just named that movie Breaking. Beat Street was way better. Don't you agree? Beat Street was way better than Breaking and Breaking 2. Why didn't we have a Beat Street Part 2? That's what we needed. That Breaking shit. LA wasn't that shit. Tim Durbridge says, hi from New Zealand. How's your day going, man? I'm feeling like a real man, Tim, and I hope you feel like a real man too. We doing the damn thing over here. We talking about, can a drinker and a non-drinker make it? Can a drinker and a non-drinker make it? Werder says, I was breakdancing in 1985 to Grandmaster Flash. New York, big city of dreams. Everything in New York ain't always what it seems. That's what's up. Ferrari Killer says, bro, your voice identical to Ice-T. Oh, no, it's not. Because when Ice-T raps, he got like this high voice. You know, especially the early Ice-T, you know, like Dog in the Wax and You Don't Quit. Yeah. Before the 6 in the morning thing. 6 in the morning was a dope song. All right. Yeah, it ain't no Ice-T. I definitely don't sound like no Ice-T. Now, if you would have said that sometimes I sound like Tretch from Naughty by Nature, I would have said yeah, because I've actually heard him on tape and I've heard myself on tape at certain times, and I was like, yeah, it's close. Frank Ferrari Killer says this. They shouldn't care about. Wait, the soul don't care about drinking. Smoking or drinking. That's interesting. The Mama Latina, she says, I just remarried to my ex-husband. I think families should try to stay together. She says, unless you Mexican. Wow. Okay. InfoSpot says, do you feel ever find out who shot Biggie Smalls, or do you think is the LAPD that will be ever secret? I don't know. I know them gang members. I really think Suge has something to do with Biggie's death. I don't know, man. I know somebody knows. I do think the LAPD covered it up, and I do think Biggie was set up. I'm sure of that. But it's been almost 30 years. Word of Bremen says, quit bugging on Europe. You know y'all did y'all damn near invent the alcohol? Cause y'all some drink, you know, Europeans some drinking ass motherfuckers. They'll tell you, oh, you can't get drunk on beer. I'm like, you really can. Y'all probably can't anymore because y'all been drinking that shit since it was in your cereal bowl at 2-3 years old. WD says, Doucheland. Oh, okay. All right, hold on now. Hold on. Are you Dutch? Hold on. Mama Latina says, LO, yep. That's called an addict. TK, right? Says, some people think that I'm boring because I don't indulge in these things. Man, listen. Mama Latina says, I know so many family members that are what you call dry drunks. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. We got good comments tonight. All right, Mama. She says, I used to smoke. I'm now free 2 years. Ah. Yo. Especially if you talk about cigarettes. Thank you for stop smoking cigarettes. That shit just doesn't end well. That shit doesn't end well. It is bad, and I'm glad that you no longer indulge in that shit. That smoke goes in your lungs, and next thing you know, you're strung. Now you're hung out to dry because the cancer is setting in, and there's nothing they can do for you, my friend. Because lung cancer is almost impossible to heal. And all I know, that shit will kill. So good looking to you for getting rid of that little habit. See, the thing is, drinking alcohol and smoking anything is the one thing that is totally human. It's a total human entity. Animals out in the wild do not indulge in substances. They're not out there trying to get high. They concentrate purely on survival. Human beings, we drink. I mean, when you think about alcohol, them damn Europeans wrote that shit into the Bible. Like, god damn. Like, you mean to tell me in the Bible days, all the way in the Bible days when God was supposedly directly running the world, y'all still had to get drunk? Something. Yo, you can tell the Italians wrote that shit. No disrespect, but come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? All right, there we go. All right. Lightsaber 718. Yo, what's up? What's up with you? Thanks for coming through. Mama Latina says it's true. I smell cigarettes and now shit stink so bad. Like, damn, I used to smell like that. Man, it's facts. This is Southside. That's what's up, y'all. K. Coas Iversons. I smoke Newport menthols and weed daily. The weed, you can get away with that. Them Newports. And cigarette smokers, they just look at it like, well, fuck it, you gotta die or something. But I'm like, I don't understand how you become addicted to cigarettes. I'll never understand that shit. I used to smoke weed every day for a year. From 93 to 94, I smoked weed every single day. And to this day, I could never inhale a cigarette. I could never inhale that shit. That shit used to be feeling like somebody just punched me in the chest. Like, boom, boom. That wasn't something I even wanted to get used to. Like, and they say this shit don't even get you high, then what it do? What am I addicted to? Why am I buying packs of this shit and putting that shit and sneaking outside from work to do this shit all day? Why am I doing that? What's happening here? Explain it to me, please. All right. All right. Word says I'm 50, so I'll break dance and break everything in my body. Yes. Nincompoop W. What's going on? Thanks for coming through, my dude. Thanks for coming through. Shirley Cheryl says. Okay. Nasty says, pass the crack pipe. I'm trying to get on your level. That's what's up. Well, I mean, if you think I smoke crack, I know I'm a little, from the crack smokers that I've known, I'm a little hefty. This must be my first day. Matter of fact, I must not be starting till tomorrow. I better put that shit in my reminder. Let me see. Put it on the schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow is July 2nd. I see that. Let me put smoke crack. Start smoking crack. All right. Got a schedule. Start smoking crack, right? You'll see when it starts and stops. So it says starts at 3 a.m. No, I better put it all day because that's how you gotta smoke crack all day. See what it says all day? All right, so we got it. Save. So for Tuesday, start smoking crack and pay credit 1. That's my reminder. So tomorrow, please check in to see if I started smoking the crack. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to take out LL, why don't you take your homeboys off the crack? Now, there is an upside to a drinker and a non-drinker being together. For example, there may be some things that a non-drinker appreciates about a drinker when they drink. For example, some people, especially women, get a little looser. They get a little hornier. They get a little freer. They get a little freakier when they get a couple of drinks in them. So I've known men who was dealing with women that was a little on the frigid side when they were sober. They wasn't giving up the pussy. Like my wife, my girl, she don't be giving me no ass. But if I put a little wine in the glass, she take the panties and the bra off fast. Not only that, but she start doing some other stuff, and I be liking this shit. Can't get enough. So when I need her to lay on down, then I pour it down and I make it drink it down. Yeah, baby, have a little bit of wine. Yeah, have a 2 or 3 cups. Yeah, this time, but not enough for you to pass out. Cause I don't know if y'all ever messed with a girl that drunk too much. You know, they might still be horny. In other words, they'll let you do whatever you want to them because they done left the building. They so drunk they've left the building. You know how they gone. But yeah, a lot of women get real horny, freaky, do things that they wouldn't normally do when they get a couple of, who remembers Cisco when that drink, that little bottle, 20% alcohol Cisco was out back in the 80s and 90s. That was the most powerful 20% alcohol I ever seen in my life. You be fucked up. That little cooler bottle. But that thing had your shit ringing. Ding, ding, dong. Ding, da, ding, 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 dong. Ding, ding, dong. Ding, da, ding, ding, ding. Yeah. So, but yeah, a lot of dudes was getting their first blowjob from chicks and ass shots, should I say anal and all of that. The Cisco was bringing the monkey out of them. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Literally. Yeah. You get drunk, the monkey come out, you give it a banana. All right. So, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Where it says I drink a beer with my dinner, but it's just one beer. It's culture, but I don't smoke. I hear you. Nasty says weed in 93 and 94 was straight dirt. Stop trying to flip. Exactly. And I'm glad it was straight dirt. You're right, it was dirt. But well, hold on. It was good weed in the 90s. You just had to find it. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but yeah, you could. It was still good weed. You just had you got what you paid for. It wasn't all of this engineered. The weed was still from the plant, from the ground. It wasn't from the the lights, the greenhouse, the laboratory. So the bottom line is, I smoked every day, but I couldn't smoke a cigarette. So you want to tell me about the cigarettes in 93 and 94? Were they dirt too? I mean, be fair. I ain't trying to flex. Shit, I ain't proud that I used to smoke that shit. I bet you I won't smoke it no more. I don't drink either. And don't give a fuck who like it or who don't. But I don't stop nobody else from doing what they do. I'm just trying to get some understanding about how you start smoking cigarettes, because I have not been able to figure that out. I don't understand the addictive or the attraction of cigarettes, other than trying to be cool because your friends do it or your parents did it or older siblings or whatever. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, at least if you smoke weed, you got high. So what's with the cigarettes? They're expensive as shit. They know they should take them. They know they should make them straight illegal, but instead of doing that, they just price them and just getting all of this money. But hey, I mean, you do what you do, but you can't smoke no cigarettes around me. Info Spot says, sad thing about modern technology of social media and video games is the lack of social skills with Gen Z. What's your thoughts? Info want to talk. Okay. I think that the youth of today smoke too much weed. They're too gay. And some of them go out. A lot of them go out. They're not all inside, inside playing video games and on their phones. They be out on the phones too. But they just do shit like flash mobs and crazy shit like that. Everything they do, they want to do it fast. They don't hang out. We used to hang out. We hung out in the clubs. We hung out outside of the clubs, just waiting for motherfuckers to come out. You know what I mean? We push up on them come out because they done been in there. They done drink and all of that. Shit, you just go show up to the spot for the let out. You ain't have to buy no alcohol, whatever. They already primed and ready. What's up, shorty? What's going on? Let me walk you to your car. All right. Mama Latino says, I started at the age of 10. I think it was because I seen my mama smoke, so it was just a few easy. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't see the draw. And Ashley says, we all gotta start something, dog. Crack is the only way. All right, cool. Well, I got smoking crack scheduled for tomorrow. I'll go see my man on the corner, and I'm sure he'll take care of me. He'd probably be like, hey, yo, Mr. O, what you need this for? I tell him, listen, man, I got this little young John, and she smoke. That shit ain't for me. They'll understand. They'll be like, oh yeah, damn, you be tricking, Mr. O. I ain't know that shit. All right, Nasty says, you're awesome, man. That was fucking hilarious. Definitely, just earned a subscriber. That's what I'm talking about. Good looking out, my dude. You know what I mean? Let's ring the bell. Let's ring the bell for that subscription. Let's ring the bell for this subscription. Let's ring the bell for the subscription. Let's ring the bell for this subscription. Yeah, let's do this shit. No addiction. Let's ring the bell for the subscription. Let's ring the bell for the subscription. Let's ring the bell for the subscription. We gonna do this shit so you know that the subscription is real. You understand how we feel. Sit back, relax, do your thing, chill. My man says, I used to smoke dirt, but at least I didn't get hurt or make my shirt red. I'm not dead. I'm still alive, and I know that I will survive any Everybody comes around smoking a powder. I'm gonna do this shit, no clam chowder. Nothing can get in my system if I don't want it. Even if it's seafood, I don't be rude. Y'all understand what I'm doing right now? I'm just trying to let y'all know how I get down. Yo, you wanna smoke? You wanna drink? Do whatever you want, and I think that we can still get along if we want to. Even if you don't want to, don't front you. We'll keep doing what you do, no matter what I do or what I say. Yeah, still play up. I'ma take it to the place where it need to be. I'ma make sure I eat. Need to see that we can all, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Smoking the green, smoking the black, smoking the brown. Yo, you got the Reggie weed popping. Yo, the beat still dropping, yo. I appreciate that. Yo. Good looking on a subscription. Good looking. Good looking, my dude. I appreciate you. You subscribe to the channel. You be down. I hope you hit the notification bell. You hit that bell, and so you every time we come on this thing, then you will see it. You'll see it, and you come rock with us and do the damn thing. And we do the damn thing every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 12 months, 52 weeks, a lot of hours. All right. Hold on, man. Hold on. Where it says, remember everyone, tomorrow's crack day. Remind me. Got you. Set your reminder, dude. Yo, says, wind it down. Give it a sip of the crown. Word. Facts. Set. Info spot says, I remember Night Train, cheap wine. Night Train, Mad Dog, Thunderbird. Oh my gosh. What's that shit? King Cobra? What the hell? And then when Taylor's Port, which was just a more expensive version of that other shit. Oh, can't forget the Wild Irish Rose. Oh my Lord. Can't forget that. Ripple! Muscatel! Mama Latina says, better from the dirt than be in the dirt after smoking this shit. Word. Juana says, son, where's the smoothie? Come on, man. You know. I mean, come on, man. We ain't playing. We don't get that type of shit up. Private Stock. Oh my God. Do I remember Private Stock? I like Private Stock. I thought that was good beer. I like Private Stock. But yeah, if the non-drinker drinks a little bit or appreciates the little extra boost that a drinker would give them, then they'll probably be all right. Or if the drinker knows when to drink and when not to drink, and that's probably the most important thing. What happens so often in a relationship where one indulges and the other one doesn't indulge is that the one who indulges just wants to pick every time, all day, every day to indulge. And that's a problem. It can be a problem, and it normally remains a problem. You know, like, if you can somehow regulate yourself, like only drink on the weekends or don't drink yourself to passing out or acting like a dickhead, peeing on yourself, crying. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody want to deal with that shit. But many have dealt with it for years. Years. And some people just love each other so much that the non-drinker or the non-smoker will feed the drinker or the smoker whatever they want. They just do it. Like, well, everybody has their thing and this is theirs, so I want to be with my man. I want to be with my girl, so I make sure that they're able to do it in the house instead of doing it out there where it's dangerous for them. I've heard that said. You know, love conquers all. Love conquers all. So if you really want to be with somebody, if two people really want to be with each other, ain't nothing gonna get in the way of that shit. Juana says, I can't drink no more, man. The days of recovery take too long. Can't be productive, man. Yo, man, I'm on your side. Look, I took my last drink December 8th, 2012. That's it. That was it. There won't be no more coming in this body, and I've never missed drinking again. But I have dealt with some chicks who drink. And this is some of the shit that you got to deal with when you dealing with a woman who drinks or a man who drinks. But I'm going to talk about a woman who drinks because I don't know what it's, like to deal with a man. You know what I mean? So when you're dealing with a woman that drinks and you don't drink, you're going to have to deal with reckless ass text messages and calls. You're going to have to deal with that. Because them chicks that be drinking, first of all, it brings out the ratchet in them. So if they was trying not to be ghetto around you when they was sober, all that ghetto shit going to come out when they drink. They going to start wilding. And, alcohol makes you feel like you have the right or the reason to just text anything. So, yeah, you're going to get these text messages like, well, where the fuck you at? And, you're not answering the calls. And, you see, you playing games and you going to see that kind of shit. This is why I was celibate and I'm ready to go back to that shit. And my ex and my mom and my father told me and my brothers told me how niggas is and all that shit is in the text message. No punctuation, no grammar check, no spell check, no nothing. And while they in that drunken state, you gotta deal with that shit. Then when the smoke clears the next day, they don't remember none of that shit. And you show them. Like, what the fuck was wrong with you last night? Well, what you talking about? Yo, you texting me all that crazy reckless shit. Like, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, cause, but I was out with such and such, and we was, and we would, yeah, and I won't do that no more. I promise. I ain't gonna do that no more. Blah, blah. And they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again because they next trip or next time drinking is gonna tell them that the last time they did it, they was right, and they right again. Yeah. The emotions. Alcohol brings out those negative emotions. Bad memories and how you've been done wrong, talked to wrong, treated badly, unfair. It tells you all of that shit. Fluffy Campo says, you're all cap. Stop the BS. All right, don't listen to the BS. If I'm all cap, you ain't got to listen. I was here when you got here. I'll be here when you gone. Then smoke weed. Damn, you ain't smell weed right. I've never seen nobody smell weed wrong. Or you trying to disguise the word weed because you think they ain't gonna say nothing about you writing the word weed. I'm sure not gonna say nothing about it. You good, dog? You good? Info Spot says, I miss the dating shows from the 90s and the early 2000s like Change Your Heart, Blind Date, Eliminate. No, I didn't like none of those shows. I ain't like none of that shit. I ain't like no dating, nothing. You know what I mean? But I do remember those shows. That shit was crazy. Buana says, I can't drink. Okay, wait. I can't drink no more. The days of recovery take too long. Can't be productive, man. I read that already. Or smoke. You're gonna have to deal with the cigarette with cigarette breath. Yeah. That shit ain't sweet. The cigarettes, that shit is the devil. Buana says, nothing worse than cigarette breath or drunk sloppy pussy. You gotta lift the leg up. That should be feeling like a straight sexual assault. That's what it feel like. Feel like you gave him a roofie. Wada said he must have went to public school. I'm done. Fluffy Campbell says, you're cool, I'm a sub. Good looking, dude. Good looking, my dude. Appreciate it. He must have went to public. That's what we doing. That's for the subscription. Good looking out. Yo, speaking of cowbells, so one thing about me is that I've always liked cows. No bullshit. I've always liked cows. There's something about cattle that I really dig, right? So I've always wanted to have a pet cow. Now I live in the city, so having a cow is not conducive to city living. But I was looking up how much it costs to buy a cow. Cows are kind of expensive, you know what I'm saying? You can go I saw this auction where, it'd be starting off kind of cheap. 100 and something for some steer, dairy cows and dairy bulls. It'd be like two something, 275, whatever. Of course, it can get up to 1,000 or more. But I figure like if I can get like a cow or two and find a farm for her to live on, like I could just like go visit my cow on the weekends. Moo, 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 moo. Says the Wagyu cows are worth a lot. Really? Okay. All right. Well, I need some more information on, because I really want to get a cow. I want a cow. I want a cow and a horse. That's all I need before I go. I don't really want to live out in the country, but I always wanted a crib out in the country. I don't want to live out there and shit. I like living in the city, or at least close to it. I don't want to live far out. I want to visit far out, chill for a few days or some shit like that. But I want to come back home. I like people. I know a lot of people don't like people, but I like them. They alright. They get on my nerves and shit, but they alright. Ain't nothing wrong with people. Greetings and farewell. Donkeys are great. Are they? They alright. They alright. A mule. Now that's a valuable animal. Castrated donkey horse. But yeah. When it comes to drinking, wait, Buana says, I'll just get a steak and some burgers for $200. I'm saying, man, the thing about having a cow is that it will actually earn you money. You get a dairy cow, milk, cheese, butter, stuff. Yeah. So, but I just, I like cows because they all big. You ever see a cow play? It's really it's quite interesting. Like, maybe mooing and jumping and like, damn, this big ass animal. And them little skinny legs. You be like, how the fuck you stay up with this? But I know I'm gonna get a cow. Moo. Oh, moo. Oh. But yeah, man. A drinker and a smoker can make it if they really want to make it. They can. But they have to find a way to be to get on the same page and stay on the same page. And that's a challenge. It's not going to be easy for either, especially if the drinking and the smoking developed during the relationship where neither one of them was going on. So, you know, I want to take a little poll. I want to take a little poll before we get out of here. Everybody who's still left here, do you think that a drinker and a smoker, I'm sorry, a drinker slash smoker and a non-drinker slash non-smoker, do you think that they can make it? Overall, what do y'all think? I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to start it off with yes. Let me know what y'all think. Fluffy Campo says, us Mexicans, we eat everything from the cow, even the tongue. Cow tongue is actually pretty good. I've had it before. Greetings and farewell says, donkeys for protecting, hold on, for protecting the property. Very aggressive and territorial. That's true. Just try trespassing past the donkey. Well, ain't that some shit? I like goats too. And I like rams and lambs. Or should I say sheep? All right. Try cow tongue tacos from Taco Truck. Okay. Okay, so greetings and farewell says yes. Info spot says yes. Not often, but yes. Okay. Emily says fluffy cow tongue. Ew, that's just me though. Ain't you from the South? Show says anyone can make it if they love and respect the rules of each other. Fluffy Campbell says, yeah, drink daily, but with a limit, and I work 7 days a week. It's possible. Having a limit is always good. Even drinking water must have a limit. I agree with that. I agree with
90 seconds.
I didn't think I would. Yeah, I do. It can be done. People who want to be together will find a way to be with each other, and those who don't really want to be together or kind of loose on the whole topic, they're going to find a way to separate. They're going to find a way to be apart. They're going to find a way for it not to materialize and not pop the way that it probably could. Greetings, Philip. What's going on, Phillips?
60 seconds.
Dear blood, good for heart. Oh, dear blood is good for the heart. Okay, all right. Greetings and farewell says as long as they respect each other's boundaries. Dude might like a cigar at the end of the day. Woman might like a cocktail on the patio after a long day of Botox. Together they can unwind and embrace. I ain't mad at that. It sounds feasible to me. Agent Chadawanks. I'm loose BB. Women like Xanax. Well, dealing with a pill head. Look, man, we was talking about drinking and smoking. When you start talking about cocaine and when you start talking about pills, when you start talking about heroin and meth and all of that kind of stuff, like a meth head and somebody who ain't on meth, they ain't not gonna make it. It's almost impossible to deal with that. It's hard to deal with somebody who sniffs coke if you don't sniff coke, because those mood swings, they gonna be swinging hard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then those them cocaine, those paranoia episodes they be having, peeking out windows through the blinds, pulling curtains back. Yo, you see them coming across the street? All that shit. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Please make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, feeling like a real man should. And we are talking about Can a drinker and a non-drinker make it? Philip says. What about flower? I miss my flowers, cannabis. Yeah, well, we talked about the weed thing. A non-weed smoker and a weed smoker can make it. But as the person starts to smoke more and more weed, they're going to get more and more disrespectful about it. I hate to say this, but I gotta say it. Legalizing weed is the worst thing they ever could have done for weed. They never should have legalized that shit. Because once they legalized it, it gave motherfuckers the go ahead to just not do nothing with their lives. Weed is one of those substances, it just kills your motivation. You want shit, but you won't be willing to do shit. You be wanting shit, but you be thinking and saying, oh, it'll be there tomorrow. I'll take care of it. You know, weed ain't a go-getter drug. It's a everything is all right the way it is drug. And that's just a fact. Greetings and farewell. Says, I'm out, y'all. Peace and love. Till next time. New sub. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. Agent Shadow Wing says, Adderall chicks try and get out of control. They sure do. Philip says, yo, son, did you ever do heavy drugs like ice? I've never done heavy drugs. I've never done anything above weed. Now, one time, in 88, me and my big brother went to go see Coming to America. My brother used to pop pills a little bit. So he'd take Valiums and shit like that. He gave me a Valium. He was like, yeah, oh, it just smooth you out and all that. See, my big brother had a big influence on me. It's a good thing he didn't go hard when it came to shit. But he was like, you know, it's just a Valium. I mean, you take this shit, it'll relax you, but it ain't gonna have you bugged out. I was like, all right. I took that shit at the beginning of the movie. I didn't see none of Coming to America. I left out that, I swear to God, man, I left out the movie theater stumbling, all tight. I was like, what the fuck did you give me? He was like, damn, oh, I should have just gave you half a pill. I ain't know, because I was a clean body. No alcohol, no weed, no drugs, no nothing. I was a small body. You know, I'm big now. People don't know that I'm a skinny man on the inside. I didn't start gaining no muscle mass or weight till I was about 22, 23 years old. So at this time, when Coming to America came out, I was about 18, 17. I wasn't 18 yet. 17 years old. I was stumbling. Couldn't talk right. I was like, what the fuck? What did you do to me? He was so sorry. You know what I mean? That motherfucker he lived all the way in West Philly. I lived in Germantown. He had to go with me home because I had to go see Coming to America twice. I didn't remember shit. I fell asleep at the beginning of that shit. He had to wake me up at the end, like, yo, what'd you think of the movie? What I think of what? I'm ready to lay down. I'm ready to sleep on the floor at a damn movie theater. So no, I ain't never. That was it. I never even thought about taking another pill after that. Shit. Philip says, I disagree, son. In my city, smoke shops be smoking weed. They get motivated. Motivated to do what, though? What are they motivated to do? What are they motivated to do? You know? Because you could say that Snoop Dogg stayed motivated all of these years and he smoked weed like a chimney, right? Who knows what Snoop could have done? Who knows how Snoop is, you know, on a personal level? See, Snoop is one of those entertainers that you think that you really know, but so it says barbershops get motivated to cut hair. Yo, man, I'm not letting you cut my hair when you smoke weed. I ain't let nobody high smoke my shit because that shit makes things look better than they are. It definitely makes music sound better than it does. You ever be smoking some weed and you be listening to this trash ass music and you be swearing like, oh, this shit is all that. You listen to that shit when you sober. You're like, yo, that shit, that ain't the same song. Yes, it is. Yeah, the sober version is ass. You smoke weed, that shit make shit taste better than it really tastes, sound better than it really sound, look better than it really look. And alcohol is even worse at making things look better than they look. You get drunk one night and you look at that chick you brought home. Oh my goodness. Mud Duck City. Mud Duck City. And for what I said, it reminds me of the time I had real bad gas and left farts in the movie theater, the silent and deadly kind. I got a few to move to a different area during the movie. Woo! I said, woo! Let's do these birthday shout outs, man. We got some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 1st, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Wait a minute. Okay. Robin Walker, happy birthday to you. And also Kivana Michelle Bryan, happy birthday to you. And also Jennifer A. Jones and Danielle Bryant and Courtney Lewis. Can't forget Blanche Bracewell and Arias and Sonia Huey, Eric Allen, Antonia Hamilton, and my baby brother, Charles Lindsay. Between me and you, that's not his real name, first or last. But that's what we rocking with. Charles Lindsay. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious July 1st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. And do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and remember. Go hard, go for yours, and remember, yo. A drinker and a smoker, they might be able to make it with somebody who doesn't drink or smoke. But you gotta regulate the things that you do, whether you think that is real or it's a joke. Well, if you care about somebody, then you regulate yourself and try to be better. And if you don't want to be better for nobody else, even yourself, then I'm just let a motherfucker be by themselves, because maybe that's the best way to be. But sometimes when you threaten them, you'll see that they'll make a change. Yeah, move things around, rearrange, and do something strange for some change. Well, love conquers all. So if you really love somebody, or if you haven't loved them yet, but you really want to be with them, sometimes dangling that carrot of sobriety in order to get to where you need to be might be what you have to do. Okay. Kaylee Mensa says Uncle John, yeah, cousin Pokey. I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, it's all good. Love is love, y'all. Please hit the like button. Please share the show. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Getimism show. Make sure y'all come back through. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. So, Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. See you on the other side. All right. Oh, we gotta take our shit off. Ugh. One chain. Should I say necklace? Two necklace. Now it's time to take your shit off. Take the shit off. Now it's time to take the shit off. Take the shit off. Yeah. We gonna hit off. Take the shit off. Everything is all good. Let's get it understood. See y'all tomorrow night, 1 a.m. We will be here. Will you be? Will you? Will you? Will you? Well, let's see. Let's see, huh? All right, y'all. Peace. Have a good night. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Peace. One. All right.